Pretty close. Resign to Me Son is up 5-4.
Resign Son is playing very well though, so give him credit there. He's playing much better than I normally see him play.
Don't worry, they'll play more.
He has been aborted. Chess.com recently implemented a new abort system, which I don't like. It's like it aborts automatically after 5 seconds if no action is made, which is annoying. And see, this is the gambit lines I'm talking about. Steven doesn't seem like he's handling these gambit lines very well. They take up a lot of his time. But Resign to Me Son made the mistake of trading queens here. So black looks okay. And now black just up a pawn.
Okay. Huh. So the gambit lines are good, but in this case it didn't totally work. Now.
Yeah, I mean, white completely misplayed the gambit line. He didn't play it right at all.
So white's expanding on the king side to try and take some advantage over there, but now we see he hangs like 2 or 3 pawns.
Yeah, now he's just down 3 pawns. It's pretty much over here. Now Steven just needs to consolidate. You know, the key now is for him to just get all his pieces into the game, like B6 or something, get his rooks into the game, C6 or B5. Yeah, it's also a good move.
Just Steven's also up 10 seconds this time.
Yeah, Steven's playing quite well here. And the reason he's up on time is that it's pretty easy to play when you're up, a safe pawn. It's very easy to play quick moves. Versus, there's a difference between a safe pawn. Oh, knight takes a6 could have been played. Oh, man. They both missed that.
Yeah, he missed that.
That would have won a whole rook. That would have won a whole rook. And
wow.
So.
Devastating.
Yeah, now black is just still one, though. But, yeah, see, that's how that just emphasizes, how volatile it can be. Black was up the entire game, but then black was up the entire game, white made, and then black made one mistake. Then white could have just won the game on the spot. But
so black's still up 2 pawns. He's sort of overprotecting the key squares and starting to push the pawns.
Mm-hmm.
But the times, it's 10 seconds versus 13 seconds, so it's getting down to the wire.
Yeah, definitely. But I would give the huge edge to Steven, of course. Because also, not only is he up on time, but his position is easier to pre-move as well. And now he wins a piece. And now he hangs a rook, and now it's over. Yep. Now it's just technique from here. Yeah, and now white can't even win, even if... And see what I mean about... See how tricky knights are? See, that knight was causing some trouble for black. Just because it can move, everywhere, and, it's unpredictable. So... In time scrambles, knights are almost worth more than queens. Oddly enough. In the last 5 seconds, I'd rather have 2 knights than a queen any day in any position for under 5 seconds.
Huh. So it's kind of like Bughouse, where knights are really good at Bughouse.
Yeah, definitely. Knights are, yeah. Bishop takes h6 should be played at some point. Yep, there you go. Knight takes e5. Yep.
Oh, so this is a pretty strong position for white here.
Now white is just completely dominating.
Devastating.
Killing blow. He's up 2 pawns up the exchange. Now all white has to do is either he has different plans here. He's getting rid of the 2 bishops here, and now I would just either try to trade or shove his pawns f4, e5, and just get those pawns rolling. But the other way is just get your rooks in the center. There's several ways to win in bullet. Every player has their own technique and their own method they utilize.
So you mean time versus going for the king versus going for endgames? Yeah,
I mean when you're at material, there's several ways you can capitalize. You can either try to trade or you can try to make use of your material advantage. Personally, I like to trade. I like to go for games where I can finish off by pre-moving very quickly. That's my style. A lot of people like Justice Spot here. He's going more of utilizing this piece advantage to get a even bigger advantage. With the piece still on the board. That you can get quick wins that way, but also it's risky because you're giving black, giving your opponent some chances potentially since you're not exchanging. I think it's different styles of play.
Yeah.
Queen takes
so 2 queens.
Oh, yep.
All right, so Steven's won 3 games in a row, 2 games in a row.
2 games in a row. I wonder how many games they're gonna play.
Steven has been playing 3-hour sessions, straight.
Really?
Yeah.
Power of youth. I used to be that young and strong.
It's pretty impressive to see someone play that many games.
Yeah. Now d takes c5 would be a mistake because bishop takes f7 would win the queen.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
But now d takes c5 would have worked. Now black is just much better here because white overextended. He can't take the e5 pawn yet because of the knight, but that pawn's not going anywhere. It's going to be weak in the long run. So eventually that pawn's going to fall. Eventually. Now black has the two bishops. Bishop g7 should be played probably.
Yeah, a knight on f6 could be good.
Could be good, yeah. But I mean, even if he doesn't have f6, Steven probably move his king up, then try to trade it off later. Let's see. Knight f6, yep. King g7 probably, yeah, king g7 has to be played. And then Steven's probably going to follow up with bishop b7 here, and then bishop g5.
Or rook h3 with one of
bishop f4, yeah, ouch. Now white's in big trouble.
So white missed an opportunity to win material, right?
Yeah.
Win some back.
He did. Now knight takes c6 is a threat.
Right.
Knight c3. But so yeah, white has the knight, but he's down on time, so it's tricky here. Yeah, white's kind of hard pressed here. Now now you see the power of the two bishops. So like as much as I love my knight, sometimes bishops are much better. So like here, see, notice how black's bishops in this position are so good. They control the entire board. Look how much pressure white's king's under.
Yeah, control so many squares.
Yeah. So there are cases where bishops are just rook takes f7. No, he missed it.
Oh yeah, rook takes f7. That's
rook takes 7 would have been like what white's only shot.
And then he could have taken on b7.
Maybe
bishop.
there might have been some back rank mates though if he did that.
Oh yeah. All right, we're up 7-5. 3-game streak for Steven.
Yeah, I knew this would happen. I knew once Steven figures out his opponent, the better player normally starts winning lots of games in a row. That's why a very common strategy is called sniping. It's when basically weaker players, they target high-rated players. They only play 1 or 2 games because they realize once the stronger player gets used to their style, they're going to lose all their games. So they try to utilize the element of surprise, within 1 or 2 games, and then they stop. They're called snipers. So this guy, if he had stopped after 1 or 2 games, he would have been up, but he's not a sniper, so he kept on playing games, and now in the long run, Steven's going to win more and more games. So that's one of the things that happens in Bullet.
Yeah, that's same thing happens in poker, right? Where
really?
you have like a small stack strategy, comes in, waits to get, a really strong opening hand, just shoves all in, and then the other person doesn't know, where they're coming from, calls, and then they double up and then leave.
Oh yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Sniping. It makes sense. It happens in both. It seems like a pretty common thing, or it applies to multiple fields, not just chess and stuff. Makes sense. And now Steven's down. Oh no, Steven's up. No, he's down. He's down the exchange here. He's down on. No, he's up on time. Bishop b7 is strong here. e3. Ouch. Yeah. Steven's in massive trouble here. Bishop takes d5 should be played, then queen takes f3. Then queen takes d5 or knight to g4. Yeah, now he's just down a rook.
So the queen is devastating along with the powerful e3 pawn. That's worth a piece.
Yeah, e2. E2 will be devastating. You should play queen d5 now. Queen f3. Yep. This guy is playing it well. Steven is getting a little trouble. He's throwing g7. Oh, he missed it. Queen g6, g7, 8. They both missed it. Oh, no.
Oh!
There you go.
Game's over.